Good morning, my dear students. Now you have come to an important topic. It is group discussion. Group discussion is the second step after the written examination in a company to be selected. A group discussion is a portal where everybody sits together in a group. A topic is given and the examiner watches how do you speak. It is checking about your leadership qualities. It is checking about how do you speak in a team. It checks your vocabulary power, your aptitude and your attitude, your world affair, knowledge about world affairs, and how good you are in initiation, your leadership qualities. So, group discussion plays an important role, quite interesting. It is a brainstorming session also, you can say. Are you well read? Do you read papers, newspapers? Do you read magazines? It checks about the number one point is the knowledge. Here, the participant should have an in-depth knowledge about the subject. Only if you have in-depth knowledge about the subject, you can speak very well on the subject. You should be versatile on the topic. Now, presentation. Whenever in a group you want to present your ideas, it should begin with a proper introduction and a proper conclusion. So, the presentation plays an important role. Then the body language. Apart from in a group what you speak, the body language plays an important role. The way you speak, the smile you show, the gestures you make, the voice tone, modalities, all plays an important role. Then communication skills. The next part is the communication skills. What is the communication skill? What you say, how the receiver receives the message. So, proper way of telling and proper way of receiving, it all depends upon the person who speaks. So, communication plays an important role. Next, initiation. Unless you have the knowledge in the topic, you cannot initiate the topic. So, generally in a group discussion, it is divided into for or against, and the leader who has the knowledge about the subject is asked to initiate the speech. So, initiation plays an important role. And next, the cooperation. The cooperation amongst the members, you should not be harsh, you should not show faces, you should not use obscene language, you shouldn't abuse, you should smile and speak to your opponents. And the listening part, even though you don't know about the subject, you just keep quiet, listen what others are speaking. You gain knowledge on that topic and you start speaking. Now, after that, in the group discussion, speak to the point of the subject. Don't deviate from the topic. Don't go away from the topic. Speak on the point. Now, wish. Whenever you start your conversation, you have to wish your group members and say thank you before you end up your speech. Then after that, the last but not the least, intervention. When somebody is speaking, suppose if you are not acceptable to their points, you intervene, it is called intervention. You should go in for interventions. Now, my dear students, we are going to start a group discussion. The topic is, we are living in Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu, the mother tongue is Tamil, the language is Tamil. But lot many multinational companies have come. There are thousands of students here paying lakhs and lakhs of rupees for engineering colleges. 90% of the students are unable to speak in English. MNC company, they are rejected and dejected and thrown out just because they don't have communication skills. People, many of them want to go to US and UK to do their nursing or various other courses, join job. Because of the language problem, they are unable to go. Only the students who have finished in convent, in English medium, they are able to grab the opportunities, they are able to go abroad. They are top in the status. So, this language, whether English is most essential or English is not at all essential to live a happy and enjoyable life, this is the topic here. And here we have two divisions of students. Here they are going to speak about English is most important in the day-to-day life, in today's world, in the globalized world where lot of MNC companies are here. And here are the group who are going to speak. No, English is not necessary. In Russia, in Japan, in China, English is not at all given importance. Everything is learned through their mother tongue. So, mother tongue is most important. Anybody can understand anything only through their mother tongue. So, Russians, they do not give importance. French people, they do not give importance to English. Germans, they do not give importance to German, Saudis or any other country other than US, UK and the UK ruled Commonwealth countries. So, English is most important or not, this is the topic, and I request you to start the conversation. I fix Malavili as a leader, and your name? Sarvana Kumari as the leader. Yes, start.
Good morning, friends. We are all here to have a group discussion, and the topic given to us is whether English is important or Tamil is important. And I'm here to talk about English is important. Here, actually, to earn in Chennai or to eat, English is very important, because we are also here in this institution to know English better English, to speak better English, in which we can do good business to our company, and also we can earn for our lives. And we do have mother tongue attachment. We love our mother tongue. But the thing I want to tell here is, we should know English to survive in this world. Wherever we go in this world, any part of the world, wherever we go, English is very important, because most of the people, nearly, I do not know the correct percentage, might be 80% of the people all over the world know English. So to communicate with them, English is very important.
Good morning, friends. Here I come to speak about English is important in our daily life, because I will give you a correct example. Take my life as an example, because I have completed my +2 on 2010. Actually, some problem in my house, so I have to go for a job. I have not completed any degree, so I have to get a good job and earn about 10,000. So only I can manage my family. So without degree, no companies will appoint me. So what I have to do, I was thinking. But I know English very fluently, not very much fluently, but I know English. With the English only, till 1 year I have worked. Without English, I can't go for any company. It's a best example. Because I have not completed my degree, no, I'm doing my BCom second year. Without degree, no companies will appoint me in any job. It's a correct example. So English is very important in our daily life. If you go for an interview, means first they will be asking, tell me about yourself. Then you have to tell in English only, not in Tamil. If you tell in Tamil, means they will look like something, what this girl is speaking in Tamil like this. They will be thinking like that. If you are speaking in English, means, oh, she knows something. She knows something about English. So they will appoint you for any posting. So my thinking is English is important in daily life. Thank you.
Dear students, some of the group discussion topic, first topic you have seen. The second topic, you can say, we can start with various topics like Indian educational system compared to foreign educational system. Number 2, this is a topic we can speak a lot. Number 2, the casteless society. Caste, is it important or not? Number 3, water, the rivers all over India should be nationalized. Very important topic, because, we have interstate, almost like a war going on. State is not ready to give Kaveri, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Maharashtra and Andhra Pradesh. So you have water problems. So water, river, should it be nationalized or not? Then you can go in for some very important topic like India. It's a democracy. You see, lakhs and lakhs of money is going as a corruption. Should India need a dictator, not like a democratic government, a dictator? So should it be given? Then live-in relationship, should it be allowed? It's very important. MNC companies, lot many divorces are happening daily. Almost a record in Tamil Nadu is nearly 500 to 1,000 divorces have been applied in courts. So live-in relationship without marriage living, is it good or not? Then you can go in for the reasons for corruption in India. What are the reasons for corruption in India? Is it democracy that you can go in for? Then after that, you can go in for, should going abroad for studies, is it good or bad? Don't we have enough facilities in India? Why should we go abroad and work? And one other topic is we can say, should the marriage age, should it be decreased or increased? Now presently for a female to get married is at 18 years and for male to get married is 21 years. Should we decrease or increase rather than 18 to 19 or something like that we can go? Then other topic is divorce. Should it be given immediately? Sometimes they take 1 year, 2 years also. Christians to get divorce is very tough and for Muslims it's quite easy, isn't it? So the divorce, should it be made very simple within 5 days or 1 month, should it be made or not? Then we can go in for industrial, what is that, technological revolution in India or telecommunication revolution in India. Telecommunication, is it good or bad? TV, television, foreign televisions, are they spoiling our Indian culture? We can go in for one other topic, cell phones, modern gadgets. Is it bad or good? Is it improving the students? Is it improving the youngsters? Or is it spoiling the youngsters? It is making the people lazy or not? This is one other topic you can go in for. Then you can go in for private, encouraging private companies. There should not be any public sector. There should not be any government companies. Everything should be private companies, or should everything should be government companies, not private companies. That you can go in for. So these are some of the topics which can be discussed. Thank you, sir.